Bonjour YouTube, welcome back to our channel.
Today we are in
Arras. So,
on y va?
after the First World War, the city was heavily damaged during the bombardments, and but the good thing is the architecture itself remained. Not in a sense that it's the same buildings, but they rebuilt a lot in the same style. You've got a lot of things to see here. We are now in the Jardin de... What is the Jardin called?
I don't know. I didn't receive its name.
Sinan is very ready today. I know this. C'est Jardin of Légion of Honor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you see? I remember. And the trees are huge in here. Trees are beautiful. The place is beautiful.
I think it's called this way because of the historical purposes, I think.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look how beautiful these trees are. And they're huge! Something Paris needs to try and conserve as well, instead of chopping them left, right and center. No, because that's what they're doing. It's the reality. I absolutely love the architecture here because, first of all, you realize that it was built later, right? Or rebuilt, but it was done with such taste. Some of the buildings are Art Deco, so you see a lot of really, really beautiful small buildings, but they're stunning. We're gonna go to Beffroi now. Before that, we're just gonna go and get something to drink, and we're gonna go to Beffroi. So I'm excited. And Sinan said that he doesn't like it so far, so he doesn't have taste. That's all. That's the real answer.
I'm still sleepy at the moment, so I cannot think about anything.
So we just passed by this beautiful Pâtisserie. Yes. And we couldn't help it, and we decided to get something.
Even though we don't have so much time in this town, we always have time for dessert. Yeah, it's very nice. It's like a cheesecake. It's very sweet as usual. I think the whole thing is just framboise. It's nice, I like it.
It's amazing. I should have gotten a coffee, but it's basically, it's like profiterole with creme and with caramel. It's stunning. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. Where are we going?
We are going up to Beffroi. I'm sure that will be an amazing overview of the city. Let's see. Press.
That's the only button, no?
Yes. When you take the elevator, it just takes you a few seconds to go up, but it's not the end. You just need to take staircases basically.
Allez, go.
I don't know how Anton will go up.
I don't know what's happening with me, but the older I get, the more scared I get of heights. I wasn't like this before. I don't know what the heck is going on with me. But we are on top of the Beffroi and it looks beautiful. I'm just walking by the wall because I don't know what's going on with me. Anyway, it's beautiful. So from this Beffroi you can see all the view of the whole of the city. It's just beautiful. It's 360 degrees view. You can see everything. So the way to visit it is basically you go to the tourism office and then you go through the tourism office to the elevator and then you come up here. It's really, really cool.
The
it's
elevator
really
is
cool.
underneath. It's very weird.
Yeah, you have to go down to go up. And also, if the stairs pose a problem for you, unfortunately there is no way to get all the way up.
Yeah.
This is the maximum you can get through the elevator and then that's it. Because the staircase, honestly speaking, the staircase is like the scariest part.
Yeah, definitely.
Really, it feels a bit.
Because it's open up space and just metal.
And when you go up,
staircase.
it keeps on moving. And
Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna go down, and we are gonna go and explore more. So,
On y va.
allez. Someone is getting married today. It's Angel and Amoure. Wow, that's fun. People are getting married over there. In France, you have to do a official marriage at the mairie, and this is the mairie, Hôtel de Ville, and then you can do the church ceremony, and you can hear the bells. This is because they're getting married. So the church, they're doing it in the church that we just visited at the back. That one. So it's ringing the bells, and then Hôtel de Ville is full of people behind me. It's so cool. And this is the building that, as I said, it was completely rebuilt in the same style. They remained, I mean, they retained. They kept they kept the architecture, and they just basically stuck to the style of the actual original building. So this cathedral, it was in ruins, and but it was rebuilt in the same style. And the statues behind me are actually the originals from the 19th century. They come from the Pantheon in Paris. The moment it became Pantheon, you know, the famous Pantheon in Paris, the statues were transferred here. Now we went to the Bov. The Bov is like basically, what is it? It's like under
Excavation, I think, no?
it's
They
like
used
underground tunnels.
Yeah. How do we do that?
No, you're supposed to put the thingy first.
What thing?
On your head, the charbot. No, this one. Sinan doesn't know what to put. This thing, the white thing.
Okay, where shall I put?
Open it.
Okay.
It's a shower bag.
Ah, I should put on over my head.
Of course.
Ah,
Quickly.
okay. I was worried about this, by the way. I was like, what if the person before me was just having a dirty hair or something? That's what this is cool.
See, it's easy, hopefully. Ta-da! Do I look funny?
Yeah.
Why are they there is because they used to...
Mining, I would say.
Is it?
Yeah, because they used to excavate,
They used to get the...
pray,
Yeah.
so
They used to get the stone out.
yeah.
But then in the medieval time, I think it was 12th century, he said,
12th century, said.
they stopped because it became very dangerous.
Yeah.
In fact, we are walking right above those tunnels right now.
The reason for that was there are bazaar, basically marché,
Yeah.
3 times a week, so it's very dangerous for the ground to hold it.
Yeah. So they've stopped excavating, and
Yeah.
what they've done instead is that they started using it as the storage. And there were funny stories, like, for instance, because the marché was 3 times a week, there was a tax every single time you brought your merchandise, right? So people decided to start storing them inside this cave, inside these tunnels, so they don't pay the tax. My favorite part is about the grains, because it's so humid down there. The
Yeah.
grains would absorb the humidity and they would weigh more than what they are. They would charge more for the grain that is actually not supposed to cost that
And
much.
also, I think it would destroy the taste as well, no?
I
Because
have
of the
no
humidity.
idea. I don't think they cared.
Oh,
They just
okay.
needed to sell it. Back then, the owners of the shops and the apartments, they used to have access to these caves. They used to be able to use them for themselves. However, now they can't. They only have the upper level of these tunnels to them, like they can own, but they cannot use the lower levels. There are 3 levels in total. So the 4 meters, 8 meters, and then 12 meters.
Yeah.
We were on the 12th, and they can only use the 4th, the 4-meter depth.
And the 12th one was called Bob, no? That's where the names comes from.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
they say, but they're not really sure about the name exactly when it was used first. One final thing is that these tunnels were used by during the First World War and the Second World War.
By British soldiers.
In the First World War,
Yeah.
by the Commonwealth soldiers, because they needed to get to the front line. And then in the Second World War, they were used by the locals to hide from the bombardments.
After some time, I stopped checking the cities before, not to have any expectations. So when I came to this town, I didn't know how it would be like, and it turned out to be great.
I love
Very
it.
happy.
I love it
I'm very
here.
happy about that.
I
Happy
think
about that.
I think this city is so beautiful. That's one thing. They had a chance after the wars. They had a chance to go and like build something new and go modern
yeah.
and be but they didn't. And they rebuilt it and they built it again as it was. And I think it's the most beautiful thing. Because at the end of the day, sorry to say that, but old cities is the reason why people go and visit them. Nobody wants to visit Frankfurt because, you know what? They don't visit it. It's a business sector. People go to Italy, people come to France, people come to places that look old and beautiful. Look what Poland did after the war. They rebuilt in the same style. Here is the same thing. They rebuilt.
Old town was rebuilt.
Yeah,
in Warsaw.
Yeah.
That's why the structure is very similar to this. They also have a plus, but this of course is smaller than this one. And there are so many restaurants around it.
Yeah.
I don't remember the exact name, but it's the same one. If you would like to see more of this content, please
Yes.
don't forget to like, share and comment below.
And
Until next week,
au revoir.
au revoir.